Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This is the inside of the Veltins Arena, a sea of royal blue, the colours of Schalke. And already we're underway here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Sadio Mane. He's one of the paciest players around, Peter. He's a very dangerous dribbler and a fine finisher to boot. I particularly like the way he gives defenders a headache by drifting across the forward line, looking for gaps to probe and spaces to get into. I think he's going to be a really huge asset for this team.
Hits one! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
The goalkeepers to claim. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And it's Mane. It's come through. Vidal. Lukaku showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pavard. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Has a pop! Vidal tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, good interception. Sommer takes it upfield. And here's Lukaku. Aimed into... up to meet it! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Witzel cuts it out. He's there to receive it. And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Mohamed Salah! Oh, off the bar! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
De Ligt does well there, alert. Kolasinac passes it forward. Mane going full tilt down the left. He's going after it. Kolasinac crosses it once more. And that has been cleared. Goes down, but nothing given. England drives it forward. Hazard is onto it and can take it up. Hazard. And he's there to cut it out. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Vidal.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Lukaku hits that long. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Now it's Mane. Wijnaldum. Meunier has it out wide and in space. Defending of the desperate variety. Been levered clear, out to the left it goes. De Ligt attempts a clearance. Mane. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Meunier. And here's Wijnaldum. Werner. Striding full, and the shot! Goal! Schalke! And Schalke have the lead! And that really is so impressive.
Werner showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Schalke get themselves into the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Hoists it forward. Kolasinac goes looking. What a ball this has turned out to be. Now it's Mane. So who's he picking out? And it's played forward. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Lukaku looks to dink one in. Going through. It's Asa! And the ball's come out. It's going to be the final action of the first half. And here we are, halfway go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very tight.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Schalke going to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. The second half sparks straight into life. Terrific audacity, just gorgeous skill.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Oh, good take in a good area. Now can he finish? Towering header! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Gomez. Toni Kroos. He's picked him out. He's had a go! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
A chance that's created through very good grafting. Did well to get in the face of his opponent.
De Ligt. Werner. He's got away. Now it's look. Big chance! And he's there to hoof it away. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And it's Witsel. Kroos pins it out wide. Play. Massive leap! Tries to get it clear. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? He spotted the run and played him through. Hazard gets away from his opponent. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. He's made sure that that won't get through.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Forward it goes. Mane. And it's Kolasinac. Cleared away. It is good for it! Wijnaldum. Good offside that time. De Ligt. Pavard. Vidal plays it forward. Salah. Well played, he saw that coming. Meunier. Witsel. Kolasinac. And it's Wijnaldum. Werner. And the shot! De Ligt knocks it away. Forward it goes. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Lukaku. Now it's Lukaku. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And it's hoisted clear. Well, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lane here.
Yeah, and, you know, I think it appears to have been bothering him for a while.
But it appears he's going to be okay, at least for now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ginter plays it backwards, and they'll try again.
Schalke showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Gets the penalty, goes for goal! He's scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant set-up and finish.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it.
Goes for goal! Back of the net! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. That was a given, it always was.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
So the lead now is 2.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And they've been caught out here. Laporte. Kolasinac. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Lobs it in gently. Sommer comes out and deals with it. Jordan Henderson. Hazard gets flagged offside. Matic plays it long. Meunier does well to read it and intercepts. Ginter. Witsel. Kroos. Kolasinac. Lukaku. That's a pop! And with that, the final whistle. And in the end, it got away. They just weren't allowed to build on their lead. They lost their lead, and they lost the game. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. We're in the Veltins Arena here in Gelsenkirchen, Schalke's home, of course, since the turn of the century. Shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Mane. Witsel. And help's available out wide. Wijnaldum. And that's been levered clear. Meunier. And here's Wijnaldum. Mohamed Salah with good energy in defence as well.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
In by Jordan Henderson. Wijnaldum plays it forward. Pavard. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. It looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Wijnaldum. Otamendi. Vidal. Lucas Moura. Lukaku! Meunier gets rid without sophistication. And it's Vidal. Oh, reeled! It's Lukaku! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
He's looked long this time. And here's Lukaku. Salah. And here's Lucas Moura. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And it's Mane. Mane drives it forward. Pavard is fouled. And that's going to be a booking. Otamendi. Vidal tries to get it forward quickly. That intervention was very necessary. Meunier. Lukaku. Mane. Short. Has a pop! Goal! Schalke! And Schalke have the lead. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the...
Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there!
and as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Wijnaldum has been caught there, it's a foul. Matic can get it clear. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Lukaku. Mohamed Salah gets into some space. Meunier plays it forward quickly. Meunier with a good steal, well played. He's got away. Wijnaldum. Werner.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Lukaku. Witsel spreads it towards the left. Hoists it forward.
Mohamed Salah really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's left his man. Real chance! They scored!
Schalke are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
So we have a breakthrough. Has a pop! And the follow-up! Goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down! Sommer did well the first time, nothing he could... And there's the end of the first half. Schalke come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting. Neither side able to hold a lead.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So it's back to business. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Lucas Moura going for goal! Comes as a mighty relief. Laporte. And it's played forward. Mane. It's got through to him. Lukaku was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Done very well to intervene. Werner. Toni Kroos. Mane. Kolasinac. Lukaku!
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Toni Kroos. Class needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Lucas, he's had a shot! He's scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did...
Meunier goes looking, forward it goes. And here's Lukaku, he's picked him out. Chance to shoot. Werner. Otamendi is there, and he can get that clear. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Witsel goes looking, and it's Lukaku. Out to the left it goes. Werner, and he's there to cut it out. Jordan Henderson hoists it forward. Ginter positions himself well and cuts it out. Keeper's got good distance on that. Lucas Moura. Wijnaldum. And it's Lukaku. Werner, a scorer already in the game. Wijnaldum. Otamendi drives it forward. Toni Kroos. Timely intervention.
Schalke are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
He's had a go! Oh, taken with style! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Terrific audacity, just gorgeous skill.
Oh, look, the keeper didn't know whether he was coming or going in the end, and he just got lost.
He's made it. Laporte conceives a free kick for that. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Lacking in accuracy. There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
He's in! It's Salah! Witsel. Mane tries to get it forward quickly. Lukaku. Werner! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Otamendi. Nainggolan. Laporte. And here's Mohamed Salah. And here's Lukaku. Could be a chance. Has a hit! To outwit the keeper, but stayed off target.
Lucas Moura certainly had to make his mind up quickly, and he rushed it.
Kolasinac. Mane. And here's Lukaku. Nainggolan. And it's Lucas Moura. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Matic plays it forward. Nainggolan. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And here's Mohamed Salah. Big chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So that's it. It is all over. Quite a game. Memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside, coaches going for goal! He's delivered all right!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. It's a brilliant interception. And it's Lukaku. Lukaku tries to stroke it through. Mohamed Salah really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Now it's Lukaku. He gets past his man. Mane. Lukaku plays it backwards, and they'll try again.
That's just very well played. He can hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Ginter gets into the right position to intercept. Well played, he saw that coming. And it's played forward. Well positioned to make that interception. Hazard. Kolasinac goes looking. Lukaku! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And it's Kolasinac. Jordan Henderson. And there's a long ball. Ginter positions himself well and cuts it out. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And here's Lukaku, goes for goal! It's broken loose! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
Out to the left it goes. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Hazard. It's Lukaku! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. Jim, your thoughts?
I just think that's a good example of how you take advantage of a lapse in concentration. He was on the prowl, hungry, looking for any scraps that came his way, and he certainly gobbled up the chance, took it really well.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And help's available out wide. Matic does well to read it and intercepts. And he just whacks it away. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Matic. Vidal. Over to the left. Laporte does well there, alert. And here's Hazard. Kroos tries to get it forward quickly. It's got through, and the finish! It's scored!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Forward it goes. Lukaku. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. And here's Lukaku. A real chance if he can get through. Going through. Mane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Hazard. Laporte. Witsel. Pinter plays it forward. And here's Lukaku. That's offside. Yes, it is. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
So we're already into the second period.
Schalke need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Vidal battles to win it back. Now it's Hazard. He's got options out wide. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Mane. Toni Kroos. He's in, has a pop! Ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he is going into that little black book. Belotti tries a shot! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Mane with a shot! Defending of the desperate variety. Shoots! Vidal is there to heave it away. In with a header! And he's there to make a great save.
Werner sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Cleared away.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Out for a throw. And it's Henderson. Hazard. Mohamed Salah! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay. We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
And the counter is on. He's made sure that that won't get through. Kolasinac drives it forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well weighted. Towering header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Lukaku did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Kolasinac hoists it forward. Mane is onto it and can take it up. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Kroos. He's in! He's gone for it! Oh, the ball's come loose! Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And here's Mane.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
And it's Hazard!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
It's a loose ball.
Schalke are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Oh, shooting chance! And in it goes!
Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Toni Kroos. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And it's Naing. Tipped through. Hits one! And that is quite wonderful! He's got himself a peach of a goal! And they are pulling clear here. Terrific audacity Just gorgeous skill.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Toni Kroos. Werner. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Nainggolan. Oh, that's a waste. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Lukaku. Face to face with the... Has a hit! Witsel drives it forward. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found one.